Okay, so welcome to the finale of Ace Combat 6, Waifus of Liberation. We have 3 missions left. Liberation, Gracemeria Patrol, and Chandelier. We'll also only have one Idol Master left, and that is the Typhoon's Makoto. So no RNG, we're just gonna take it.
At last our day has come. Initiate Operation Free Gracemeria. All forces advance into the capital. Enemy forces have thoroughly besieged Gracemeria. I'm sure we'll be running into some heavy resistance. This is the last battle. Let's win this thing and go home.
Okie dokie. So what we're gonna do is we're going to obviously take the runway. Then since we're primarily an air-to-air fighter, we're gonna do E and F. Then we're gonna go with Operation D because I have yet to see that one fail. We're probably gonna lose these two, gonna be honest. And we only have rockets as our anti-ground, so yeah. And Shamrock. I forgot what was Shamrock's. Shamrock's down to 1 as well. And to start out, rockets, because we're ground. Shamrock is in the Rafale.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
All planes, commence with mission. We're gonna take back Gracemeria today. Ghost Eye, if you want us to win, now's the time to intervene. I couldn't get your own mothers to stop you now. All planes, assume attack formation. Take them all.
At least we get a lot of rockets.
Garuda 2, roger. Let's move.
Oh, she does not like to lock on to ground targets. This might be bad. Oh. Rockets don't need lock on.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed. Garuda 1, destroy enemy aircraft. Shamrock's engaging.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. If that's her quirk. The fact that she does not like to lock on to ground targets is gonna be a long mission.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar. SAM destroyed.
Let's test to see how well she locks on to aircraft. A lot faster. Still.
Enemy plane in gun range.
Roger that. You can count on me. Sweet.
Missile struck target. Commencing full rocket fire. Anti-aircraft gun taken out.
How could that have missed?
The mission is going smoothly. Steel gunners have approached the runway.
Landing dead ahead.
Those tracks are our way into the tunnel.
Radar lock. Launching missile. Enemy tank has been destroyed.
This one's mine.
Yeah.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Fox 2.
Oh, you typhoon.
Watch out! They've got a lock on me from the ground. A swarm of angry hornets are gonna come flying out of there. Lock on!
We're making steady progress. Just a little more to Gracemeria Air Force Base.
Steel gunners have moved in closer to the runway. This mission is going well. Enemy tank has been destroyed.
Enemy fighter down. Nice moves, Talisman.
Missile struck target. Steel gunner forces have dropped again. They've lost about 60% of their firepower.
Watch out! They've got a lock on me from the ground.
Come on. It's a lot more challenging than I thought it'd be.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
I guess it makes sense not being able to lock on to anything.
Garuda 1, get out of there! The entrance is empty. Everyone in.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Talisman is locked on.
I've got a lock. I missed. Watch out! They've got a lock on me from the ground.
Ground target has been eliminated.
Just one more F-15.
Enemy plane in gun range.
Oh, you lucky SOB. Alright,
All enemy units have been destroyed. We've got our runway back.
let's go ahead and land. And switch our
Nice work, Steel Gunners. You earned this victory.
Continue mission. Some guys still need help out there.
Oh, it's gonna be close. But I think we did it. Yeah, we made it. Alright, so we're gonna want exclamation seconds.
Lock on. Garuda 1, Fox 3.
All personnel. All personnel abandon ship. We're going under.
There are enemy aircraft providing ESM. You'll be in a world of hurt if you let them go.
Ah,
Wilco. Bandit, dead ahead.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
one jammer down.
First enemy jammer aircraft destroyed.
I confirmed another enemy ship sent to the bottom.
That was fast, Talisman.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
I took a hit. You maintain your distance. I'm hearing there's something else out here besides the jammers.
Wait a minute. Enemy detected at high altitude.
We captured the central station vicinity. I'd say it's about time to switch flags here. The enemy's barrage is lighted up. One final push should do it. My radar is responding. It's not 100%, but it's getting better. We have recaptured the castle. I repeat, we
Love
have
this music.
recaptured the castle. We've got explosive reservoir wires here. What's with all this graffiti? It says, "Go
It says, go dance with the angels. Whoever wrote this needs a lesson in penmanship.
Garuda 2 fired.
Fox 3.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar. Behind you. Break.
Oh, this quirk is so painful. No lock on. It's not fun.
I've got a lock.
Dragon Busters have lost about 40% of their forces. They can't do this alone. Garuda 1 launched missile. Missile strike confirmed.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
Fired.
All enemy jammer aircraft have been destroyed. Radar response is back to 100%.
All right.
Now we're moving. On second thought, we're ahead now.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. Garuda 2, roger that. Nice kill, Talisman.
Ah, yeah. So high up.
Lock on. Garuda 1, Fox 3.
There we go.
Shoot down the enemy's electronic support plane.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Stealth mode, huh? Is that a button on the Raptor now? Activating stealth mode. What's up, Nugget? I don't like the Typhoon's quirk. It's delayed lock-on. See, look how slow that lock-on is. Oh, look how painful that is.
Dragon Busters are down to their last forces.
No, it's not what I need. Luckily, I have secret weapon. Windhover and Avalanche squadrons.
Enemy fighter destroyed. That's your ninth one. Keep it up.
Mission accomplished.
Although the missile smoke is black. I like that. Alright, so we've got all the anti-air stuff done. Let's go land and switch back to rockets to help Marigold. Because that one I don't think can fail.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
You know what? Shamrock. No, we want Shamrock to still have his X and A's. Oh yeah. If you see, most people when they complain about Ace 5's wingman have never played 6. So they don't know what useful wingmen actually are. Me, when I first played Ace 6 or Ace 5, I had sunk a whole bunch of time into Ace 6. So I'm like, wow, these wingmen suck. And I actually had good wingmen to compare them to.
Tracking you on radar.
This is Captain Ford of the Marigold. We're about to enter the bay and engage enemy ships. Requesting support.
The enemy's got troops on the bridge. Take care of them.
Luckily, rockets don't care about lock-on.
Continue on with the mission and stay sharp. You're doing great, Garuda team.
And I've got a crap
Continue on
ton
with the
of them.
mission. Warlock Battalion has taken more damage. They've lost about 60% of their forces.
This is Warlock. Is anyone out there? I need support over here. This is Regulus from the Leonid team. We've secured all American
Damn it.
troops confined to the recaptured facility. Looks like they turned this place into a prison camp. We've also taken another one, and they're on our way to release the prisoners.
Watch out. Enemy resistance is on escalate.
Enemy Aegis destroyer sunk. Our enemies at sea have been destroyed. Marigold, start moving into the bay.
Roger that. Moving into the bay at full power.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Plane is still in our tail. Think we can throw it out by breaking formation? Two missiles fired!
Rockets,
The Stogies really messed up our city.
yeah, they have their uses. It's just
Commencing
compared to
fire.
Shamrock and the Marian military,
In a crisis situation.
um,
Barely hanging on by a thread.
I found them a little bit lacking.
Keep to the shadows until air support arrives.
Try not to hit the bridge, Talisman. It's the pride of our city.
But that's kind of the point for A6. Talisman is not the lone gunman. He's not the one-man army. He's the tip of the spear.
This one's mine.
Bring our ships closer together. We're gonna stop the enemy.
Yeah, they do generally hit things. It just takes them a lot longer unless you figure out how to use them. And I'll admit, I don't know how to use the Ace 5 Wingman effectively. Oh yeah.
Shamrock, box 3.
Nothing beats the American military in terms of sheer overwhelming firepower brought onto one target.
The Czechoslovakian fleet is now destroyed. The Marigold's operation is going well. 15th enemy ship has
Talisman
been
used
destroyed.
beat up. Shamrock's hit. Windover's hit. Avalanche's hit. Sky Kid's hit.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Warlock's hit. Quox is hit. No, Pixie was great. And Sly will disagree with me, but I still say that gameplay-wise, Shamrock is better in the fact that just because of how well Shamrock can use special weapons. Pixie can use special weapons as well as you can, in my experience. Shamrock can use them better.
Destroyer sunk. Garuda 1
However,
ESM is
Pixie
active.
still wins because Pixie's dialogue is actually intelligent, and I like his character arc better.
Fox 2. Enemy destroyer sent to the bottom.
No, Pixie was a great wingman up until, you know, he backstabs you. But that was
All threats posed by enemy ships have been eliminated.
character development, so go with it.
Second flagship Marigold to all forces. We are moving into attack formation to provide support.
We go straight along the track towards central Gracemeria, then hang a right at the third switch point. Right?
Alright, let's switch back to XMA6.
Spare me the commentary. I'm doing the driving.
Alright,
Anyway,
because one, the UAVs are hard enough to kill. Two, this is just a casual meme run. And three, my lock-on capabilities are gimped. I'm not going to go for the S rank. I'm just going to go for killing Pasternak as fast as I can. By which I mean I'm going to sick Shamrock and the entire Marian military on Pasternak and hope for the best.
Strigan 12, bearing 2,
God, Strigan team might be a wannabe Yellow Squadron, but you can't. You have to admit, the Strigan flanker livery looks badass.
All pilots listen carefully. Change your courses to 9-0 and leave the battle zone. Avoid engagement and fly as far as your fuel allows. I will handle the Garuda team. What? You can't be serious. Your deaths will achieve nothing. You must
Yeah.
live to ensure the future of our nation.
Oh, he fired missiles at me the first time. Like, what the hell? So now, whenever I do that mission, I give him bombs and tell him to disperse against ground targets. And whenever the thing goes off, I immediately start engaging him so he can't get a lock.
We've got our capital back.
But that's meta knowledge.
We've got our city back.
So I don't. It wouldn't be an authentic cannon run.
Who is this?
the war has just begun.
Who the hell is this? What are you talking about?
But it's Ace Combat, not Dungeons and Dragons. So who cares if I metagame?
There's only one thing worth protecting now,
Unknown aircraft approaching fast. This may be an attack.
and that's the future.
Okay, the reason why I told Shamrock to attack is because even though I won't be able to see Pasternak all that much, Shamrock will always be able to figure out where he is. So, once the Allied assault bar goes down, I can use Shamrock's waypoint to find where he is, and Pasternak will be around there somewhere.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
If you're going for just completion and not S rank, that's the way to do it. Especially if you're not in the CFA. Oh, this is gonna be painful as bullets. You know what? I should have given Shamrock SAAMs. Because for him, they're fire and forget. Yeah. You mean getting credit for defending yourself against Pixie? Yeah, that'd been great. Okay, let's see. There he is.
Behind you. Drake.
I can't lock onto him fast enough.
I've got lock on. Fired.
It's not too late. This has both a return line and a landing.
Talisman, you have a bandit on your tail.
And the Gracemeria map is one of the few maps I know exactly where I am, no matter
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
my orientation. Because it's like I've played this mission like over 150 times. Alright, Shamrock. SAAM.
Fox 1.
Alright, he's using an SAAM.
Enemy at 6 o'clock. It's coming fast. Missiles approaching. They're coming fast again. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Although he shouldn't be able to spawn any more
Watch out. The enemy
UAVs.
has a lock on you.
Yes, I have plenty of practice. Alright, yeah, he can't use his ESM anymore. He can't use his... It's still ADMM, but that's about it. No more UAVs, no more going invisible, other than just stealth. Keybone.
Australian team has fled to combat airspace.
Alright, so that was all 13 Idolmaster planes.
Enemy
I am
fighters
now
confirmed
free
destroyed. It's all
to use
over.
whichever
The
one I
war
want.
is over.
The
Talisman.
last two missions.
All threats have been eliminated. Our people are rising up.
They've opened up the gate to our city. We've got the Garuda team to thank for this. If I had a bottle of champagne right now, I'd crack it open and celebrate with you guys, Garuda team.
And this cutscene right here,
Ameria.
it's supposed to convey, you know, yay, you did it, the war is over. But on the second playthrough, it's very much harsher in hindsight. Because you know that
It's been some journey. That's our
for at
finish
least
line right
one
down
of
there,
you,
boys. My house.
there is no happy ending.
I think you'll like my wife's quiche. And don't forget a bouquet for my daughter.
And the bouquet for your daughter is very much harsher in hindsight because, yeah, she's gonna get that bouquet. But not in the way Shamrock thinks.
The enemy's got troops on the bridge. Take care of them.
Gracemeria is finally free. The occupying Estefan great execution of
Hey,
this
Rank,
mission has
I'm
earned
not
us a
surprised.
clear overall victory in the war. We're still taking light. Our officials should start drawing up a ceasefire
Yeah.
agreement. Good.
On her gravestone. Gracemeria Patrol. Alright, I'm either going to use the F-22, it's 83, or the F-15. I'll use the F-15 because... Wait, what's the F-22's defense? No, I'm going to use the F-22 because it can take much more of a hit, and I'm going to have to be tanking hits. But this is the first clue something's wrong. Because normally, once I finish picking my weapon, you hear, what plane should I select? Listen. You don't hear anything. Shamrock's not talking. What weapon should I use? Again, he's not talking. And then he was supposed to say, are we okay to fly with these planes? He's not talking. That's your first clue that something's wrong. Because the only other time that you hear nothing is when you can't pick Shamrock's plane back in Mission 1 because you haven't met him yet. Even on free mission, when you're allowed to pick his plane, you still haven't met him yet, so he won't talk.
Garuda team, time to take off.
I didn't notice that at first until the second time. It's like, oh no.
Takeoff permission granted. Savor that beautiful night sky.
Then your second clue is coming up pretty soon.
Garuda 1, stand by over the castle. Wait for Garuda 2's takeoff.
Because normally Garuda 2 takes off at the same time as you.
Garuda 2, takeoff permission has been granted. Take to the skies.
Garuda 2. Roger.
And then there it is. He sounds dead inside.
Men and women of our armed services, have you reunited with your loved ones yet? Listen up, military.
This is supposed to be a victory, and Shamrock sounds dead inside. So I think all that gradual build-up, subtle, it's playing in the back of your mind that something's not quite right, and then when it's finally revealed, I think that's why it hit me harder than Chopper's death. No, he's not celebrating.
Sorry I'm late.
Garuda team, continue patrolling the skies
And then a lot of
Maybe free now, but we sure aren't. Man, am I thirsty.
And then a lot of the Allied radio responses unintentionally dig that knife in deeper and twist.
What an awesome view. Only war pilots like us get to see fireworks in the night
Oh, yeah.
from this angle. No sign of you.
They are, and the implication is that
Altitude a bit. Can't see the fireworks.
Shamrock's family died in the opening volley.
Out of the clouds and
the
focus on
war.
the mission. We're still at war here.
Right. Roger that.
Ladder here. Section inside. Situation normal.
Oh yeah.
Garuda team, head to Southeast Residential. I'm about to send you an objective point on radar.
And if my behavior in Bioshock is any indication, if I ever have children, I'm going to be violently protective of them.
Count me out. He can't be serious. Leave it to the pencil pushers to ruin all our fun. There's also a PS here. He wants to know if Pumpkin Pile did for dessert. Maybe he's not so bad after all.
Garuda team, head for the southern part of New Gracemeria.
This is Sky Kid. I just like to say, mission accomplished.
I've wanted to shoot Sky Kid down for that remark ever since.
I know it's old news, but I just like saying it. Gracemeria is ours once more. You can say that again.
Garuda team, get to the King's Bridge.
26. How about I fly between the buildings and give them all a nice little air show?
Bad idea. No one wants to watch you stinking up the sky, Avalanche.
If you want
Oh,
to
hearing
save it
that
for
line
the ground.
hurts so
A wild
much.
jet will only
Because
get
you
blind
know
down
he's
there.
trying to put on a face for the others.
Let's go out for a cold one after the mission, Shamrock.
And that just
Garuda 1 and 2,
twists
get to
the
the
knife
castle.
right there.
There's a couple arguing at the foot of the King's Bridge. Somebody intercede.
This one goes out to
What should we do about that, Windover? We're in fighter jets. How are we going to intercede in an arguing married couple at the King's Bridge? Although I love the fireworks in this mission. It's
Garuda team, pass over the castle. Your patrol mission's over now. Nice work.
well, Avalanche is asking to drink, not to drink the pain away. He wants to have fun. That's his idea of fun. He doesn't know that Shamrock's family is
Can go
gone.
with Avalanche instead of me.
Talisman's the first person he
I need to
tells.
be alone tonight.
And that's the last thing Shamrock needs to be, is alone right now.
We're both dead. It's just been confirmed. I saved my country, but I lost my family. What kind of an ace can't even protect his own family? Monica. And Jessica. How could I let this happen?
Sam Riegel's acting is amazing in this mission.
Once this mission's over, I'm turning in my wings. I've had it. I have no more reason to fly.
And if Festivaki didn't attack, I'm sure Talisman wouldn't let him be alone.
Is that a fighter? At this stage?
I've confirmed an unknown on radar. That's no fighter. It's traveling too fast.
6 is incredibly cheesy, but it can hit you in the
An
feels
unknown is
too.
coming in from the northeast. All planes assume combat formation. The unknown just jumped off radar. Hold on. Multiple objects are traveling on the same
And
coordinates.
at this point,
I think these are...
Shamrock's rage breaks.
Missiles! Ghost Eye, we've got cruise missiles!
All planes, intercept those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
Shift to emergency combat stance! Hurry!
Lock on!
down. Second wave of unknowns incoming. Unknown destroyed, but we've got a whole lot more on the same coordinates. They just won't quit.
It's a cruise missile. Shoot it down. Check it. Storm fighters are coming in as reinforcements. Hope these guys are ready well. We're back, Liberia.
What the hell is with these guys? Haven't we seen enough death?
Shamrock limit break.
Third wave of unknowns incoming. They're morphing into cruise missiles. Intercept.
I'm sending all of you straight to hell.
Fourth wave of unknowns incoming.
They're still coming? I'll shoot them down.
Right now, I think Shamrock is more pissed than the Razgriz were after Chopper died.
Back up!
Our ground unit's taking stealth fighter attacks. Can anyone out there provide support?
I'll head over there. Just watch me hold those suckers back.
It just split. Cruise missiles incoming.
Windhover actually can't do anything. If you want those stealth fighters gone, you have to take them out yourself. But doing so allows the cruise missiles to get way too close. So I just let them all, or I let it happen. Ow! Come on, come on, come on.
Fifth wave of unknowns incoming.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
This is Hakura Amami. Very fast, but very high stall speed. Ow. Shit.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target. Sixth wave of unknowns incoming.
Okay, where's... Okay, I guess they got those missiles.
Spread out. Cruise
Yeah,
missiles
other than
incoming.
perhaps Pixie, I've never heard a wingman say, "I'm sending you all straight to hell." Stop stalling. It's a bad time to stall.
I'm tailing him.
Kids are behaving for once, so that's good.
Target down.
Okay, missile launch site. Damn it, how long is this gonna keep up?
I can identify each launch
All right.
position by following the trajectories.
I have
Give me the velocity during each terminal
a
phase.
break, so let's go ahead and land. Reload. No, 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 no,
All
no.
planes. More enemy reinforcements are coming in. Shit, there he is.
Now don't you worry, listeners. We have angels in our American sky.
Well, that was a landing.
Here for you folks. Hey, play something with some spirit.
Command center, do you read me? Let the police handle the evacuation.
Plane needs to eat too in order to be effective. You're right, Manny.
Tell us when I...
Look at those AA guns going. Allergies suck.
Seventh wave of unknowns incoming.
Let that one go.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
Oh boy, look at all those. Voice of a proud American. Allergies suck. Oh wow, that's a lot of them. I think that's even more than the 80 MMs can handle. Looks like Shamrock took out some Bearcoots.
Ground unit has been destroyed. We can't hold back
Yep.
those missiles. I'm handing off the range to your air team. Gracemeria safe.
Windhover couldn't do it all, and I had my hands full with the cruise missiles themselves, so yeah.
This doesn't look good.
The named ace didn't spawn. This is on normal mode. Named aces only spawn on expert or higher. And on this mission, he'd be easy to spot because he's a jammer. Yeah, the easiest way you could tell is the fact that I have infinite guns, and when I landed, I actually repaired.
Fox 2.
For the difficulty differences between normal and hard, you have you take more damage, and you have limited gun ammo, but you can still repair. Expert is where the aces spawn, and you can't repair. Yeah, I think Ace 6 is one of the few games where no named aces spawned at normal level.
Target down. Enemy shells have come to a halt. Looks like we outgunned them. This is Ghost Eye. I've identified the launch position. They're coming from offshore in the north. From the ocean.
Yeah, well, I can actually kind of understand it in the fact that there's only 15 of them.
His wings until after his last dance, right?
Because there's only 15 missions. Only 15 planes.
Takeoff permission granted. Stable at beautiful night sky.
So I think they wanted to reserve something for the higher
Analysis results
end
have confirmed
players.
the enemy cruise missile was launched at us from a point just north of Estovakia. We've suffered some damage as a result of the missile impact, but there are no signs of
Now, I've
any
heard some
re-invasion
people
attempts from
say that
enemy units.
they thought
Damage
that
suffered
Shamrock
from
was
the
being
capital was
hypocritical,
The cruise
but that
missile launched at this time
they say
is a
that
different
it-
structure than those used against
Angel
the
can't
Marian
turn and
attacks.
swings until
We
his
have a
last
division
dance.
running tests on it as we speak.
But I
Stand
think
by
it's
for
like,
your next order
it's
to
a
engage.
continuation of the theme. He is in rage mode right now. He's not continuing because he wants to protect Gracemeria. He doesn't have anything left to protect. This is vengeance that he wants. And possibly he wants to go out in a blaze of glory.
I'll be relaying orders to you. We have received preliminary results from the tests regarding the recent missile attack. We've spotted a potential launch
I just
area
love
for that second cruise
the
missile
somber
shot at
theme that
Gracemeria.
even the briefing
It most
has
likely
for
came
this.
from a facility in the northern sea of Estovakia. Somewhere
This is
in the
not a
vicinity of
triumphant
Son
mission.
Island. About 15 years ago, the Ulysses
For the
collision
Amerians,
brought on
this
a
is
state of
just
misery and fear unprecedented in modern history.
The Razgriz
Nations worldwide
Straits.
took their own
Yep.
measures on how to deal with the impending crisis posed by meteors if they were to hit the Earth. The Estovakians had developed a giant railgun.
But now,
for the
this
purpose of
whole mission,
intercepting
from the
those meteors.
briefing
But
to the
for some
sortie
reason,
music
they stopped
to
short of bringing it
Chandelier's
to
theme
fruition.
itself, and
soon
the
after, meteors had
Estovakian
fallen on many nations,
chatter
Estovakia
lines.
among them. There is not
This
much
is a
intelligence
tragedy
available concerning
being
this
played
giant
out here.
railgun, and nothing of it has been made public since the prototype. Some from the American Ministry of Science and Technology.
Yeah,
were
it would have been
concerned about
great
the
to have those
potential dangers
callbacks,
of the
but
meteor
keep
interception
in
system
mind
used as a weapon of war.
what
As crisis loomed,
this is an
nations banded
Xbox
together
exclusive.
and decided to prohibit
The
any
Xbox
further
player
development
base
of the
never
meteor
heard of
interception system.
Razgriz.
Although the technology was
Uzia.
being developed for peaceful purposes, the
So
potential
while
for
those would have
evil
been great
was far too
callbacks,
great a
I
risk
can
to take.
understand why they weren't
Emeria
mentioned.
cannot be at peace until
Because
the threat
it
of
would have
cruise missiles
flown
has been
over
completely eliminated.
the player base's
You've
heads.
been assigned to investigate an area just north of Son Island. Destroy any
Ah, yeah,
cruise
hello,
missiles found
Sinvertus.
and their facilities.
Yes, revenge
If you
is a
happen to
dish
encounter
best
any
served
threatening
cold.
objects, move into attack formation immediately.
And
Blow the hell out of all targets.
it is
It's time to put an
very
end
cold
to this
in
tragic
the
period in our
Razgriz Straits.
history, which has emerged as a result of the Ulysses incident.
Although I'm glad that they actually kind of connected this tragedy to the Ulysses incident. So it is connected to strange real lore as much as they could get away with. Had this been multi-platform, I do think that A6 would have mentioned the Razgriz Straits and Uzia. Alright, so we're gonna pick the Fuck You Physics A10 Warthog
Tell us, which
with
planes
its
are
rocket
they?
launchers of death. Shamrock is gonna keep the Raptor.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
And here we go. Now, I mentioned. Yes, I think Ace Combat's future is multi-platform. We've seen that with A7. It went to great success on all platforms. The least well-performing platform was the Xbox One, but that's primarily because it was in the West. It's primarily a Western platform. And it didn't have VR support. And let's be honest, the Xbox lost this console generation.
Hey, we're in a war zone here.
But It did well on Steam. It did fantastic on the PlayStation.
But there's something I need to tell you.
And
Airband is reserved for wartime defense
it
purposes.
broke out of its niche
Listen to my mom.
fan base.
Something important to say.
So I don't see
We might as well hear what she has to say.
Bamco doing anything but multi-platform in the future.
Trust me on this. The Slovakian military has that battery.
I just wish that the past games would eventually become multi-platform as well.
I better contact
Or at
Gracemeria
least be
base.
on Steam,
Wait.
like official
let's
Steam
get her out
ports.
first.
So players that didn't get the chance to play the original Strange Reel games have a chance to.
We can resume with launching. Roger. Resume attacks immediately.
Yes, A6 had multiplayer, similar to Assault Horizons in the A6 engine. So no DFM, but you had Capital Conquest, Siege, TDM.
All stricken team members assemble for takeoff.
It was horribly broken because of the Idolmaster planes, especially the Su-47s. That would be a problem because the Tornado, I don't know if Project Aces still has a license for that. But they seem to keep getting Sukhoi. I don't think they've ever had a problem with any American licensing, because what the American military sees is, oh yeah, heroes using American planes. We love that shit.
That was too close. Keep them away from the chandelier at all.
They see it as free advertising,
Radar warning.
essentially.
Enemy forces incoming.
Um,
The battery's weak points are its cooling units. If you can destroy those, it'll heat up and collapse on its own.
I'm honestly surprised that Project Aces can consistently get Sukhoi to go along with it.
Any proof of this?
Um,
Trying to get you the data. The radio station's crew is sending it now.
and the fact that they get MiG,
Received. Hold on
MiGs to go along with it.
there. Ma'am, how did you get a hold of this?
The licensing consistently, I honestly don't know what shenanigans they have to pull for that. Because, I don't know if you know this, but Japan and Russia aren't exactly the best of
Roger.
friends.
All planes. I'm sending you data concerning the enemy's weapon capabilities.
Oh, they don't? Oh, well, fuck it then. No. Bad guys do not equal Sukhoi for Project Aces. Maybe in the more recent games, and I think that's more along the lines to secure more American licenses a little bit easier. But
All planes, let's move out.
Ace 2,
Roger.
the hero plane is the Su-35, Super Flanker.
Cruise missile.
And another
Just
common
initiated the
super
launch
or
sequence.
friendly plane.
Are being carried to a gunner into the gun barrel.
Off we go into the web blue yonder.
There's a defensive barrier covering the target. That thing's not gonna budge under a few attacks.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
That's it. That must have been a cooling unit.
Oh no 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 no!
It's gone
Fuck!
down.
Oh, the drifting. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
All planes, let's move out.
Garuda 2, Roger.
Now in Assault Horizon Legacy, they kinda retconned the box art to be the Raptor,
Cruise missile. They've just initiated the launch sequence.
but the Terminator is a better plane than the Raptor,
There's a defensive
in my
barrier
opinion, in
covering
that
the
game.
target. That thing's not gonna
Because
budge
it has
until you attack.
ODMMs.
Commencing full rocket fire.
Look at this drift. Tokyo drift, baby! Oh wait, I'm a Marion. Gracemeria drift! I never actually played 2, so I had Legacy. That's my only exposure to 2.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Charles is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launching. 5, 4,
Oh, this drifting's gonna take a bit to get used to.
Launch of enemy cruise missile confirmed. It's headed straight for Gracemeria.
Ow.
I shook off the missile.
This is crazy as hell.
The enemy has you on radar.
Fifth one down. Cooling unit number 5 is destroyed.
Don't fancy piloting.
Commencing full rocket fire.
Oh, wow.
Cruise missile. They've just initiated the launch sequence.
Now, since this is normal, I get about 8 shots, so I should be able to kill these cooling units before the 8th Storos is fired.
Ground target has been eliminated.
Yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, Chandelier's moving. I think.
I'll provide support.
Commencing full rocket fire.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Nice shot, Talisman. We've almost got it.
the Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Soros launching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Take out those cruise missiles before they
God,
get
seeing
deployed.
that railgun is awesome. It actually maxed out the original 360's visual processors if you were looking directly at it when it fired.
At least until we launch the Soros.
Chandelier is on a great glacier, yeah.
ESM is active.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Target data confirmed. There's
So it's
one
possible that's how the
one
Ukes didn't
remaining.
see it with their Rimfaxi.
Garuda 1 commencing full rocket fire.
Is that it?
Now, what's going to be fun is me trying to go down the barrel of this thing and fuck you, physics, I do what I want.
That monster's got a backup unit, an extra cooling unit.
And there's the
Thing still isn't dead.
AA Towers of Death.
Scan data confirmed. I don't believe this.
Xbox One, yeah.
Backup cooling units inside the battery. We can't destroy
This is the A7 pre-order bonus on Xbox One. But since it's on the same account as my 360, I was able to transfer over my DLC that I bought like
This is Garuda 2.
over
Go
10
in
years
around low
ago.
altitude.
Garuda 2, that's too dangerous.
I know it's dangerous, but it's time for me to dance with the angels.
Because the Idolmaster planes, you can't get them anymore if you didn't already buy them originally on the 360. Back when A6 was still relatively new. I think the DLC went off the market around the same time Infinity came about.
A little further. Gotcha.
Oh, you took too long then, Nugget.
Did you get the data?
Data confirmed. Now pull up, Garuda 2.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
When the barrel opens up, I think on easy to hard, you have 1:30 seconds.
Let's see what
On
this
expert and
reloading can
above,
do.
you have a minute before the barrel closes. And expert above, you have to kill your ace, named ace, in that minute.
Shamrock, you're off radar.
Shamrock, respond! Marcus! Marcus!
Shamrock is down.
All planes, get in there and save him! Shamrock is alive! He's gotta be alive!
Ghost die. Take it easy. Backup.
Now, I'm not sure if you die if the named ace still spawns when you respawn from the checkpoint.
Down into the battery. I'm gonna take out that backup cooling unit.
Okay, let's go ahead and take care of those. Because these towers hurt like no one's business. Alright.
He evaded.
Begin the loading operation.
Now let's line up. Shamrock survives this thing. Well, if you listen closely, you can hear an ejection. It's very faint, but you can hear it. Or at least the cockpit. Or canopy. Oh, dude! Fuck! The storehouse crushed me! Oh, that was funny as hell. I'm sorry. Oh god. Now, unlike A7, when you restart from checkpoint here, you keep your damage and your ammo from before. None of this cheesy-ass reloading crap. Ow, ow!
Charles is reloading. Ready for launch. Soros launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Garuda 1, do you read me?
Damn it! I knew this was gonna be a problem. Also, in case anyone was noting or wondering, yes, you can get shot by the railgun. Science with Razgriz continues. God damn it. Okay, so those do have to be dead. Fucking hell. If it wasn't for that drift, I would have made it the first time. Because I wouldn't have been delayed enough. Oh, this drift hurts more than you think. Ow, ow, ow. I wish I knew what the Boltzmann Treaty was.
The Soros is fully loaded and ready to launch. Transition to Soros launch in 5, 4,
Okay, I'm below the railgun.
Launch. Preparing Soros for launch. Initiating loading.
And you need to double fire that.
Backup calling units destroyed. We did it. We finally got it.
No, not quite.
Now what? Its barrel just opened up. That ugly thing's starting to heat up on the barrel.
Its vital area is back.
On the one hand, the physics defying is hilarious. On the other hand, it's not that great for precision flying.
Come on, miss.
I probably should have picked a different plane, but oh well. I made my choice. Now you have to live with it.
My luck's running out.
Okay. Should be fine.
I can't maintain altitude. Ejecting.
I don't know if you need to double fire this one or not, but I always do. Yay! Unfortunately, I'm streaming directly from my Xbox. I don't have a way to do OBS, so I don't have a way to overlay. But yeah, if I could, I'd have a death counter. Oh boy. Tokyo Drift. He who lives by the Tokyo Drift dies by the Tokyo Drift.
I saw the cannon.
Thank you, Nugget.
All planes, it's the end of the war.
We finally did it. Rooted team did it. We took that baby out. Talisman, you are the man. Hey, Jimmy, now you can go see the
I also like how this theme here, yeah, it feels triumphant, but it's the somber kind of triumphant. It's the yeah, you won, but it came at a price.
Look, Talisman, the sun's coming up. Even
Kinda
in the
bittersweet.
darkest nights, morning always comes.
Well, Gracemeria did get hit. No matter what, you're gonna.
To bring the morning light,
Gracemeria is
living this day to the fullest.
damaged. There are parts that
We can offer to their memory.
look like Farbanti now.
Now come on, let's get
Because it's really hard to get all of the Staroses. You're gonna more than likely let one or two slip by, and that's a guaranteed hit. Shamrock's lost his wings, period. And if you actually paid attention to the cutscenes, yeah, the Staros will hit Gracemeria no matter what. So unlike Megalith, where it's played as Wings Triumphant, you know, you win because you're the bomb. This is you won, but now you have to rebuild. They also went out of their way to make a lot of the Estevakians a lot more sympathetic. Like in Ace 4, I had no sympathy for Aruja at all. Aside from Yellow 13 and Yellow 4, those two, I had no sympathy for Aruja. This game does go out of its way to kind of make you feel for the Estevakians. Hell, the Chandelier theme is basically Estevaki's theme. But anyway, thank you for watching Ace Combat 6, Waifus of Liberation. It is now concluded. Tomorrow, we will be back on the PS4 for The Witcher 3. We're doing some more side quests. And then starting Tuesday and Wednesday, I've got it posted on my own Discord. If I knew how to drop a link in the chat, I would. Actually, yeah, hold on. I'll post a link to my own Discord in the chat here. But on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll be playing Mass Effect 1. It'll be a New Game Plus run. And then oh, it don't matter. It's on the archive. Or my YouTube archives. But the Mass Effect 1 will be my Canon Shepherd. I originally recorded it on Mixer for my dad's birthday / Christmas gift. Because it's right up his alley. He loves space sci-fi. But he can't actually play it. He doesn't have it. But Twitch is a lot better for recording / broadcasting. So the chat will be live. But I'm not going to respond to it over voice as much. Because I'm going to try and let things play out. And then Thursday and Friday, we will be back on A6 as I go for the final medal I need in order to unlock the Estevakia the special color for the Nosferatu Platinum Ace. S rank everything on Ace difficulty. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.